Okay, well, how you doing? We're in the Portland, Oregon area, and so the sun is shining, which happens, but it hasn't been for a while. So garage doors open. I love it. Dust can go out and that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm going to show you an addendum to my router table. I bought, kind of on a whim, a system that I saw for dust collection that kind of surprised me, because instead of boxing in the hole underneath, and I'll kind of refresh your memory on how I have, but underneath the table, I mean, I can literally put my hand through. I didn't box it in like I did on my old router table. Number one, because I can throw a bunch of junk down there. Half the time when I would open the other one up anyway, even though I had a 4-inch dust collection thing going to that part, there still was dust in there, so you still had to kind of vacuum it out anyway. And the motor seemed to get hotter when you closed up like that. And I put holes in it, kind of a vent where I could adjust the holes, and it didn't seem to make a difference. So this system, and I'll have to, in fact, here's the paperwork on it. It's Dust Router, it's called. It's by Keen Products. And if you go to www.keen-products.com, they'll show it. In fact, they have coming up a new device for getting dust off of a chop saw or miter saw. Right now I use a box that I built, and I'll do a little video on that. Anybody can build one of those, and it definitely helps. But I'm hoping their box one works similar. But I've done something with their system that they don't actually show can be done, and it's been very good. He sent me some extra pieces so that I could put this together, and I'll show you how I did this, because this is so much easier. It collects plenty of dust, and all I got to do is a couple squirts with the air hose down in the hole, and everything's gone anyway. So it's amazing how well this works. So I'll kind of show you how that works. Now, if you remember, I don't know, can we see this? Yeah, I have this false top because I can use it. It's kind of like my Craig assembly table when I'm not using it as a router table, which is, not that often. So I take this off, get it up out of the way, and this is the top, and I'll get you closer here in a minute. With this Incra, anyway, they're magnetic. How they're held in. Well, this is a big one that takes up the whole thing. But what I've done is, my devices that came with it, here, I'll show you this one. This is what comes with it. These are metal, and it's their zero clearance. And what I did is I put these Velcro rings. Now, I ordered these from this Keen Products because, boy, they got some kind of fancy glue on them. Because I tried different ways of gluing a piece on, and I had a hard time. But this, I put all these on here, and then I put one of these rings on each one of these, and then I put a piece of plywood on top and put a bucket of paint on top of that for one night, and they're really holding well. So what happens with this is this zero clearance just drops in like that, and it's magnetic. It snaps right in there. And what I have to do to get this to work is, this is their dust collection system, and this part here, you can see it's got the Velcro on it, and it's the opposite side of the Velcro, and there's a hole down the middle, and the air goes down through here. This is what. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, all this comes with it. This is what my hose goes to, so I can take a 2.5 inch to it instead of 4 inch, and then it goes to the other end, which goes to the fence part of the dust collection. So it's pretty simple, but works very well. And I'll get this up closer in a minute. You won't be able to see me, which is probably a benefit, but you'll be able to see how I connect this and how easy it is for me to make all the connections. Originally this came where, well, originally these rings were on a piece of plastic that that had double back or sticky back, and you would take your lift apart, put it up there, then cut the holes where all your bolt holes go, and put the lift back together. Well, with this system, because and I think you could do this with several other ones, this makes it much easier. I don't have to take all that apart. And in fact, some of it, I'm not even sure it's supposed to come apart. This lift came with the top, and it looks like it's no picnic to get off. And why do all that work? I'm not into doing all that work. So anyway, so instead of doing it the way they had it, I did it this way, and he kind of helped me get this stuff together. So I will show you here in a second. I'll get closer. So now I never know where I put. Oh, there it is.